Cue Footsteps Mystery Theatre presents Miranda Ford, brought to you by Fizzles. Fizzles, the medicine for when your tummy has fizzled out. Powerful doctor-recommended ingredients are contained in a powder that turns into effervescent relief in liquid. Just 2 spoonfuls in a glass of water will bring you back to your normal, bubbly self, and you'll love the peach flavor. Ask your druggist for some Fizzles today.
Hi, I'm Miranda Ford, the owner of Petals, a flower shop in Toluca Lake, California. My interests are flowers, the people who buy them, my employee, and a few particular friends. Oh, and solving murders. It's more of a knack than an interest, but I do seem to do it a lot. Let me tell you about one of those cases. I never talk about my family. It's not that I don't like them, I do. It's just that they're a bit much. My father is Baron Fordham. That's a name, not a title, though it could be both, I guess. He owns quite a bit of real estate in the best parts of Los Angeles, including Beverly Hills and Malibu. My mother is the actress Florence Flambeau. She hasn't done many films lately, but during the silent era, she was in everything. She acts and dresses like it's still 1924, and she's still in the spotlight. She wanted me to be an actress too, but that was never going to happen. They both think my flower shop is just a cute little hobby, and then I'll grow out of it and start doing something important someday. For the record, I love what I do, and I have no interest in changing it. My profession actually came in handy for my mother not long ago. She needed to show off for a friend, and what better way than with flowers? She didn't know I would be decorating for a murder.
There you are, ma'am. That will be $4.95. Out of 5, and here's your nickel. It has been a pleasure doing business with you. Please do come back.
It has been a pleasure doing business. Yuck. Must you be so nice all the time, Wally?
Yes.
You should take a page out of his book, Lena. Honey gets you a lot farther than vinegar, especially in a flower shop.
Honey. Flower. Oh, that is clever, Miss Ford. A real stinger.
Wallace. Well, why don't you go take a break? You haven't stopped to even breathe all morning. I made some shortbread biscuits, and there's a new canister of tea in the back.
Why, thank you, Miss Ford. Your manners are impeccable, as always.
What is going to take to get you to quit badgering him?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe him turning into a real human being. I refuse to believe he is one. I think he's related to the troll under the bridge in that story we used to read when we were kids.
Lena.
You're not going to change my mind. Hey, did you see this?
See what?
Police blotter in this morning's paper. Trudy Peller was found dead in Beverly Hills Park. They're not saying how, but the way this report is worded, it has to be murder. You remember Trudy, don't you? She was in our class at the Trent School.
Vaguely. She smoked cigars and loved to cook fancy French dinners in her dorm room, as I remember. Didn't she marry a diplomat or something?
She was supposed to. I guess that fell through because they're calling her by her maiden name here. I wonder if the diplomat is the one who offed her. Hey.
What?
A car just pulled up. A black one the size of a small yacht. Are we about to be graced by a real live movie star?
God, I hope not. No matter what, best behavior, please.
And double that for you.
Me? Why?
Oh my goodness! This place is enchanting, Bunter! Truly enchanting! It reminds me of those little hamlets we found in... Where was it?
Nottingham, Mum.
Oh, right, of course! Like Robin Hood. I expect a fairy or an elf to pop out from behind a lily or something. Do find me one, would you?
I shall do my best, Mum.
Oh no, Mother! Is it too late to hide?
Yeah. She spotted her prey, and she's making a beeline for you. Florence! Oh, it is so nice to see you.
No, it can't be Lena Beltran. Lena is a mere child, I'm certain of it. Is it really Lena, Bunter?
Yes, Mum.
Then that means this spectacular vision of loveliness can be no other than my very own daughter, Miranda.
Hello, Mother.
Excuse me, Miss Ford. I'm very sorry to interrupt, but there's a car in front of the shop blocking the entire street and... Miss Flambeau! I understand that you and Miss Ford, but I never thought... Oh, this is something. The Spectacular Truth is my all-time favorite film. Oh dear, did I just say that out loud?
Bunter the elf has been found! How delightful! Who is this wonderful person, Miranda?
This is Wallace Hotchkiss, the best floral designer in Los Angeles. Wallace, my mother.
Whom you must call Florence. I will accept nothing else from that fantastic face.
Yeah, yes, of course. Florence, oh my.
Oh, why are you here, Mother? There's nothing wrong with Father, is there?
Other than he just bought another building? Not a thing. I need your professional help.
Oh? Wait, let's take this to the office. Bunter, please move the car so the rest of Toluca Lake can go about their business. You can wait in the car if you like. I can take care of Mother.
Yes, Mum. Thank you, Mum.
Lena, man the fort, please. Wallace, you'd better join us in the office in case this really is about a job.
It is really lovely to see you, Miranda, dear. She's named after Prospero's daughter in The Tempest, Wallace. I did hope a theatrical name would draw her to creative world, but alas.
Miss Ford's skill with floral arrangements is quite creative, I assure you.
That is comforting to know. Thank you, Wallace.
So why are you here? You've never wanted to hire me for one of your soirees before.
And I don't now. It's not that I wouldn't trust you to do a good job, not at all. I just prefer to use Auguste. He knows my tastes inside and out and has never failed me. Until now. He has the absolute gall to be in Denmark doing the bridal flowers for the princess when I need him. This isn't for me anyway, not directly. You remember Nuby, don't you, darling?
Blake Van Hoesen, affectionately known as Anubis, Nuby for short, because of his passion for Egyptian artifacts. Yes, I remember him. Why?
He just acquired a golden staff from the Association of Egyptologists. It is a gorgeous thing with a huge blue bug on the top and jewels of every color. He wants to throw a party to show it off.
Don't tell me, let me guess. An ancient Egyptian-themed party.
Of course!
I don't think there are enough lilies in all of Los Angeles to do what I think you're picturing.
If I may, Miss Ford, I believe I have an idea. If we use palmetto fronds and a few varieties of flowers painted gold, perhaps some daisies that can be cut down to resemble lotus, as well as lilies...
Oh, that sounds absolutely perfect. You won't have much to decorate, just the front hall and 2 other rooms, I think. And money is no object.
Of course it isn't. Please tell me you don't need all of this for tonight.
Heavens, no. I wouldn't even do that to Auguste. The soiree is Saturday evening.
That gives us just over 3 days. Better than nothing. I'll need a couple $100 up front to buy everything.
Here's a blank check. Fill it out as you need. But don't spend it all on flowers.
Oh? Why?
Because you and Lena simply must attend, and costumes are mandatory. Dress is ancient Egyptian. I will be Cleopatra, of course, but feel free to adopt any other queen or goddess. And Wallace, you should be there as well to make sure your fantastic arrangements stay fantastic.
Yes, of course, ma'am. I mean, Florence.
Well, that settles everything, I believe. I will be on my merry way. Do find something ravishing and smashing to wear, daughter dear. I know of at least one very eligible bachelor who is worthy of you who will be attending. Simply joyous to meet you, Wallace the elf. I do hope it is just the first of many magical encounters. Toodles!
She is everything I imagined Florence Flambeau would be, and I'm not sure how to feel about that.
Try overwhelmed. That's how I usually feel, and she's my mother. Well, let's get the designs together. I know the house, so I have at least a rough estimate of what we'll need. I had a feeling I knew which very eligible bachelor my mother was talking about. No thanks. He had 20 years on me, for one thing. For another, I have a guy already. Mark Stoney Firestone, roving reporter for the Toluca Lake Times. Nobody knew Stoney and I were an item. He may like being in the paper, but I don't. And being my mother's daughter makes me newsworthy, or gossip column worthy anyway. We often have dinner at my place, and we had plans for that night. I was glad of those plans. After a day full of my mother and drawing Pharaoh-worthy arrangements, I needed a nice meal and a sympathetic ear. Sweet and sour spare ribs and chicken fried rice from Canton House is just what I needed after today. Thanks for picking it up, Stoney.
Happy to oblige. You didn't say why you needed it, though, when you called.
In a word, Mother.
Uh-oh. What happened?
She showed up at the shop. She hired us for a party a friend of hers is giving. I thought poor Wallace was going to faint. She decided he was an elf.
I'm not sure he isn't. Whose party?
Blake Van Hoesen, the Egyptian artifact nut. He and my parents have been friends for years.
No kidding? That party's a big deal. The guest list looks like Oscars night. You might not like it, but you could get a lot of business from that party. I can keep an eye on things for you. I've been assigned to cover it.
Well, thanks. But no need. I've been assigned to attend by my mother. Lena, too, though. I'm sure Lena's very happy about that. I have 3 days to create a house full of arrangements and find an appropriate costume. Then I have to spend a night being paraded around by my parents.
Oh, honey. No wonder you needed spare ribs. Just remember, I'll be there too. I'll do my best to keep your mother distracted. Ooh, I can help with the costume too. I'm pals with Renee Fletcher, the head costume mistress over at RPA Pictures. She'll come up with something great for you. I'll give her a call in the morning.
Thanks. You're my hero.
Aw, shucks. 'Tweren't nothing, ma'am. Hey, maybe the party'd be a good time to finally tell the parents about us.
Oh, Stoney, I know you want to go public, and we will. But that party is the absolutely wrong time to do it. If my mother isn't the center of attention, the whole world will collapse. Trust me on this.
Yeah, it was a thought.
Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll introduce you to them as a friend of mine. My father is savvy enough that he may figure out what that means and tell my mother later.
No, not perfect, but okay. Maybe you could introduce me to Blake Van Hoesen, too. Maybe even get an interview? You did say you knew him.
My parents know Nuby. I've only seen him a few times. The last time about 3 years ago at my mother's another 29th birthday party. I don't know a thing about him other than he's nutty for King Tut stuff. I don't even know if he's married.
Oh, he is not. There are more than a couple of girls with an eye on him, though. There was a report just the other day about 2 of them getting into a fight over him while sitting around his pool. I don't get it. He's just a stubby little guy with a bald head. Is money really that much of an attraction?
To some people. Not to me, though.
Luckily for me.
For me, too. I thank the stars every day that I'm nothing like my parents. Thanks for the gossip. It tells me that sparks will probably fly Saturday night, so we should make sure all the arrangements are out of reach and fireproof. That reminds me. What do you know about the Trudy Peller death?
Oh, the girl who was found in the park in Beverly Hills? Not a lot, though a pal of mine told me he overheard the cops say she was strangled with a yellow satin cord, probably from a bathrobe. Why?
Morbid curiosity, I guess. I went to school with her, but I didn't really know her.
Oh, wow. Sorry. Do you want me to let you know if I hear anything else?
Yes, please. Especially the motive. I can't imagine a good reason to kill anyone, but especially not someone I know. I really was glad Stoney shared all that gossip. Forewarned is forearmed. I mentioned it to Lena. Not only did she confirm the pool fight part, she told me that, according to a friend who was there, it almost ended up in a fist fight between 3 girls. Nuby and his friends didn't stop it. They just watched and laughed. Yuck. I had a sneaking suspicion that Nuby was one of the men Mother wanted to match me with. There was no chance before, and even less than that once I heard that. I didn't have a chance to think about it, though. I was too busy running to the flower warehouses and finding gold spray paint and sticking palm fronds into vases shaped like canopic jars. I only saw Stoney once, when he dropped off the promised costume Friday night. I was to be Nefertiti, and there was going to be more of me on display than that costume. Lena came up with a similar outfit. Good. Everyone could look at her instead. Wallace and I spent most of Saturday setting up our handiwork. The bevy of bathing beauties were there too, and nearly got into another fight. Oh, brother. If this party made it past 10 o'clock without a visit from the police, I'd be shocked.
The place is swinging already, and we're not even late.
Great. Maybe everyone will be so stewed they won't notice if I leave in an hour.
Most people will be, but your mother won't. I know her champagne is only ginger ale.
You do, huh? What other secrets do you know?
I'm not telling. Oh, here comes our host. Hi, Nuby. The Anubis look really works for you.
Lena! Oh, so good to see you. Mwah, mwah. Thanks for coming to my little celebration. It's never a party until you arrive. Oh, who is this ravishing creature with you?
Oh, come on. You're trying to tell me you don't recognize the fruit of Florence's loins?
Oh, Lena.
What? No, it can't be. Miranda is still a child. Oh, I guess she couldn't be, though, as you and she have been bosom pals practically since birth, and you are no child, Lena. Oh, Miranda, forgive me. I should have known.
It's okay, Nuby. It's been a few years. Nice to see you.
Oh, and it is very nice to see you. Don't tell your mother I said this, but you have surpassed her beauty.
Thank you. And don't worry, I won't.
There you are, Mr. Van Hoesen. Stoney Firestone, Toluca Lake Times.
Oh, the press. Excellent. Oh, please come with me. I will show you the reason for this soiree. I hope you brought your camera.
I never go anywhere without it.
Oh, good. Oh, by the way, this is Lena Beltran, heiress of the Beltran Petroleum Company, and this is Miranda Ford, daughter of Baron Fordham, the real estate mogul, and Florence Flambeau, the actress.
Oh, yeah, we've met. You ladies will have to let me interview you.
After you see the staff. This is my party, after all. Come along.
They make the perfect couple, don't they? The egomaniac and the ego massager.
I thought you liked Nuby.
He's fun in his own way, but he's still an egomaniac. As for Stoney, well, I think he's a jerk, but I know you don't agree, no matter how you act around him.
You do, huh? How do you know that?
Let's just say I have my resources. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me, just like all of my secrets are safe with you. If he makes you happy,
He does.
then so be it. I need a drink.
Now go ahead, I'll check on Wallace. He should be in the study where the staff is being shown.
Miss Ford! Oh, my, that costume.
I know, it's ridiculous, and I probably will catch a cold. Hopefully I'll get to leave before that happens. How is everything?
Well, better than I expected. Phillips, Mr. Van Hosen's butler, has taken a shine to me and keeps bringing me food and drinks. Make sure you try the Cherries Jubilee. It's fantastic.
Wallace Hotchkiss, I do believe you're tipsy.
Oh, no, I would never. Not on duty. I've been drinking nothing but this punch, which Phillips swore was benign.
Ooh, it may have started benign, but it isn't anymore.
Oh, dear. Miss Ford, I swear
Don't worry about it. You didn't do anything wrong.
Come on, Yvonne. We'll just go out, have a little fun.
Maybe. What are you talking? The Macambo? Ciro's?
Oh, well, I guess.
Well, I hope you ain't, because I'm sick of those places.
We'll go wherever you want to go.
Nuh-uh. It don't work that way. You have to make the decisions. You've got to wow me, like how Nuby wows a girl. He always does it right.
How about the Tahitian Pearl? The band's really good. Or we could just go for a drive, end up at the beach. The moon's full tonight. I've got champagne.
Oh, yeah? Nah. Thanks anyway, Earl, but I'm in a party mood, not a drive to the beach mood. I'm sure you can find a girl around here who will go with you. Later.
Well, that was unfortunate.
For whom?
For us. Perhaps I should check on the arrangements in the dining room. The air's suddenly gotten quite warm in here.
Good idea. I'll join you. I think I could use some of that Cherry's Jubilee.
Miranda, there you are. I've been looking for you. Oh, and you're with that delightful elf Wallace. Baron, darling, this is who I was telling you about. Wallace Hotchkiss.
Right, of course. It's a thrill to meet you, Hotchkiss. Good to see you, daughter.
You too, Father. You make an interesting Ramses.
Damn stupid, I know. Your mother made me. I need a drink and a cigar. Oh, I have both. Never mind. Hotchkiss, decent job on the posies. Feel like I'm on an Nile barge. Why, thank you, sir. That's exactly what I was trying to portray.
I told you he was clever. Wallace, I barely know you, yet you are quickly becoming my favorite person.
Why, thank you, Miss Flambeau. I barely know you as well. I mean, well, I've only just met you.
You are truly adorable. Do me a favor, would you, and let me have my daughter for a few minutes? And take Baron with you.
Of course.
Get me some of the Cherry's Jubilee.
Right. And a large coffee for myself. Never have I ever been so affected by punch. Mr. Fordham, I believe I know where to find the best bourbon in the house. Excellent. Lead the way.
He really is a kick. He is a positive genius when it comes to flowers. I had high hopes for this evening's decor, and he surpassed all of them. But when it comes to social skills...
We all have our foibles, Mother. Now, why were you looking for me?
I want to show you off to all of the eligibles.
Oh, no.
Oh, come on, please. Humor an old woman just this once.
Did you just say...
Absolutely not. I'll deny those words ever left my lips. So I'll give you a choice. Our lovely host inquired.
I knew it. Too old and too obsessed with Egypt.
Yes, there is that. Very well. Then there's Jeffrey George.
The man who's even more obsessed with tennis than Nuby is with pyramids? No, thank you.
Oh, that wouldn't be a good match, would it? Match! I made a funny! How about someone you don't know? I don't know him myself. Just met him this evening. But he seems darling.
Who?
A young man named Earl Ellison. He really is young, like your age. And according to the grapevine, he has oodles of cash. Something about office equipment.
Not a chance. I just watched him try to get a girl to go for a drive with him. Thanks, but I really don't need to be paired off with anyone, Mother.
Oh? Is there someone in your life? You didn't tell me! Who is he? I want to know all about him.
Miss Ford, we meet again. But instead of Miss Beltran, you are in the company of the most beautiful rendition of Cleopatra I have ever seen. You must be Florence Flambeau.
That I am, you delightfully impertinent young man. And you are?
Mark Firestone, nicknamed Stoney, reporter for the Toluca Times.
That explains the impertinence. Awfully good looking for a reporter. Are you really a newsman, or are you pretending to research a movie role?
I really am one. I prefer to leave the spotlight to the people with that kind of talent. Like you.
Flatterer. Do you happen to be single, Mr. Firestone?
Well, I'm not married, if that's what you mean, but I am dating.
Excellent! I have the perfect girl for you right here.
Mother, you don't even know him.
I don't need to. He's handsome, intelligent, obviously savvy. A perfect match for you. My work here is done. You two fall in love. That's an order.
You heard the lady.
Too late. I already did. That was too easy. I smell a rat.
Whoa, that can't be good. I wonder if the staff was stolen.
That was a woman's scream, not Nuby. Let's go find out.
There's Wallace. He looks shaken. Wallace, what happened?
I don't know. I just left your father with some of his friends, and I thought I'd go back to the study to check on the flowers. I heard a noise, like a thump. I worried something had been knocked over, so I came over here and found that.
That's Earl Ellison. He's been stabbed.
And that man did it!
Of course Wallace didn't do it. I can't imagine him stabbing a human. He won't swap flies. Besides, he had no motive. I was worried he'd have a bit of a time convincing the police of his innocence, though. We have a friend in the force, Lieutenant Danny Feeley, but I wasn't expecting him to be the officer in charge. He tended to work days. I was surprised, and more than a little relieved, to see him lead the squad of cops that swarmed in just a few minutes later.
Johnson, you and Farrell round up all these people into one room, except for these three here. Sergeant Rogers, go find something to cover the victim, then go wait for the crime scene guys who can direct them in. Come back to me when they get here.
Yes, sir.
Miranda, I had a feeling I'd find you here, though I thought you'd be working.
It's some of both. Wallace, Lena, and I created all the floral arrangements. Lena and I were invited to attend the party as the host as a family friend. Wallace is here to keep an eye on them. He did not kill this man.
That's not what I was told. Did you see it happen?
No. Stoney and I were in the next room when we heard a scream. We came in and found Wallace standing next to the body. He said he heard a thump and went to see what caused it. And found, well, that. What were you told?
That Wallace was seen bending over the body.
Of course he was. That's what somebody does when they find someone lying on the ground. A murderer isn't going to hang around and admire his handiwork.
Down, girl. I didn't say I believe the witness account, did I? I think I know Wallace well enough to know that if nothing else, he's too smart to get caught doing something like that. Did he even know the victim?
I don't think so. I know I didn't.
Know anyone who did?
Nuby must know him. Blake Van Hoesen, he's the host. And I saw the victim speaking to a woman earlier. I think he called her Yvonne. Platinum blonde, dressed like me, only her costume was royal blue.
Yeah? Thanks. I'll have someone look for her.
Unhand me, officer! I insist on speaking to your man in charge, and you are not going to stop me.
Ma'am, you will speak to him when he's ready and only.
That is simply not soon enough. I have vital information.
Rogers, what's going on?
This woman insists on speaking to you right now.
I am not this woman. I am Florence Flambeau, and what I have to say is of the utmost importance, and you need to...
It's okay, Rogers. Leave her with me.
If you say so, sir.
Thank you, officer. I know you. You work in the Hollywood precinct. You attended that unfortunate incident at Mammoth Studios when I won't say who had a little too much I won't say what. I think he's still in that sanitarium.
Yes, ma'am. I'm not in Hollywood anymore, though. I was promoted and transferred to North Hollywood.
Good for you. I remember that you were quite bright that day, bright and discreet. Perfect for what has happened here.
Thank you. So what do you know about what has happened here?
Well, I know that my favorite elf had nothing to do with it. Simply impossible.
Elf?
Wallace. He knows Wallace, Mother, so he knows he isn't capable of hurting someone.
Anyone is capable of murder, given the right circumstances. Wallace, where were you before you found the body?
I was in the dining room with Mr. Fordham. I fetched him some bourbon.
Any idea what time that was?
Well, actually, yes. There's a clock in the dining room. It's like a cuckoo clock, only shaped like a pyramid, and there's an Anubis that howls instead of a bird. The Anubis had just howled 9 when I excused myself. It took a minute or two to make my way here, but only that.
Then you're clear. This man was killed before 9 o'clock. Stoney, I think you'd better join the rest of the guests before I say anything else.
Oh, come on, Lieutenant. You're really going to take me out now? I've seen everything else.
I don't want any of this getting out. Not yet.
But I wouldn't dream of it. As long as you promise me first dibs.
Fine. But no questions and no photographs.
Oh, have a heart.
Stoney!
Fine. And Miranda, hold my camera or I'll be tempted to break that deal.
Good idea. As I was saying, the victim was killed before 9, and he wasn't killed here. His body was put here, probably to be found.
But how can you know that? Is his watch broken or something?
You haven't noticed it yet? I'm kind of surprised. Though it is dark in here, the wall behind the body moves. There's a passage or something behind it. See? Whoever left the body left the secret door partially open, which is why I noticed it. There would be a lot of blood on the floor if the victim had been killed here, but there isn't, which means he was killed elsewhere and left here. So he had to have been killed before 9, as Wallace found him just after 9.
Oh my stars! You're absolutely right! A positive Poirot!
Unfortunately, that doesn't narrow down the suspect list much. Tons of people must know about that secret door. And Nuby, his staff, his friends. I'd be willing to bet he holds hide-and-seek parties.
I have heard he does so, though I've never attended one. I did not know about any secret passages, however.
I need to find out who does know, and I need to find the woman you said the victim was speaking with. Miranda, with me. The rest of you, please go wait with the others. I can't have a bunch of civilians trooping around behind me.
Come, friends! We will find a corner where we can comfort each other and discuss possible suspects.
So, that's your mother.
That's my mother.
You take after her a lot more than you're willing to admit. That's a compliment, by the way. So, what do you think happened here?
I don't know. This gang of newbies is known for doing stupid things. It could be Earl and somebody else were fooling around and tragedy struck. The person who caused the accident didn't want to get blamed, so they put the body as far from them as they could.
Possible, I guess, but I don't think so. The location of the wound seems deliberate to me. Here are the guests. Point out Yvonne to me.
I don't see her. She could have left, I suppose, but she said she wanted to stay when she was talking to Earl.
Where's Mr. Van Hoesen, then?
Over by the punch bowl. Nuby!
You called, Miranda? Oh, the police.
This is Lieutenant Feeley, Danny Blake Van Hoesen, also known as Nuby.
I wish I could say I was pleased to make your acquaintance, but, considering the circumstances...
I understand. Do you happen to know the whereabouts of a guest named Yvonne?
Yvonne? Yvonne Guidry? Why, no, officer. Isn't she in here?
I don't see her, and that platinum blonde is hard to miss.
Danny, I was hoping it would be the hunk. You're looking for someone, I can tell. Who?
Yvonne Guidry? Do you know her?
Just by sight. I don't see her either. She may have gone to the ladies' lounge. I know a few of the girls went there after the news got out. Frail constitutions and tiny bladders, you know. It's upstairs, second door on the left. I could use a trip myself, if you don't mind.
I mind, but you're going to do it anyway, so let's go. Hold up. What are the rest of these rooms?
Bedrooms, mostly. The room across the hall here is Nuby's private study. That's funny. He leaves the bedrooms unlocked in case anyone gets sleepy, but he always locks the study as he keeps his personal papers and stuff in there. It's
Definitely unlocked. The door is a little ajar. Stay here, you two. No arguments. Rogers, call upstairs immediately and bring some of the crime scene guides with you. We have another one.
Yvonne?
Yvonne. She hasn't been stabbed, though. She's been strangled with a yellow satin cord.
Officer, I swear to you, I had no idea my study was unlocked. Never mind that someone had been murdered in it. I was very busy entertaining my guests. I haven't even been up here since before the party started.
Who has keys to this room?
Just me and Phillips, my butler. Phillips is under strict instructions to never unlock it without my direct order, which I did not give tonight. He was far too busy downstairs to have time to come up here anyway.
I'll find out if he still has his key. Do you still have your key?
Of course. I keep it on a ring with my other keys, and I carry my ring right in this pouch. Oh, it's gone.
Uh-huh. Where were you around 8:30?
8:30? 8:30. I was in the downstairs study showing my staff to the press. Miranda must remember that. I whisked off her friend, Stoney Firestone.
That's right.
Then what did you do?
No, I don't remember exactly. When you're the host of a party, you're pulled in a million different directions.
So you have no idea who could have taken your keys and come in here. Can you tell if anything's missing?
Well, it doesn't look like anything has been disturbed, but I would have to make a thorough inspection.
Later. The murder investigation takes precedence, so nothing in here can be touched. Is there anything you want to tell me? Anything you saw, overheard?
No, sorry. It's just been a regular party until this. Or perhaps I should say these. May I be excused? I should attend to my guests.
Yeah, go ahead, but go straight to the dining room and stay there.
I'll go with him. And before you say it, no, we won't mention this. One tragedy is already too much for that bunch to handle. Right, Nuby?
Yes. I just wanted a nice, happy party.
I now understand you, Miranda. These people are too much. Think you can handle seeing another victim? I'd like a second as I inspect the study.
I don't know, but I will. Oh, there's not a lot to see here. It's pretty plain compared to the rest of the house.
If you consider original paintings and Tiffany lamps plain, there must be a safe in here, but I don't see one standing open anywhere.
Probably behind one of the paintings. Yes, behind this one. Locked tight.
I didn't think theft was involved anyway.
Was Yvonne's murderer the same person who killed Trudy Peller?
I'm inclined to say yes, just because of the murder weapon. That detail was never released to the press.
Maybe not, but they know. Stoney told me about the yellow cord. Said he got it from a pal who overheard the cops talking.
Whoever that pal was, he didn't publish it. I would have heard about it. That means the murderer is here in this house.
Is Earl's murder connected?
Seems a bit too much of a coincidence not to be. But he was stabbed, not strangled.
Maybe the murderer is a female and she didn't have the strength to strangle him. But would she have the strength to move him? Probably not. Dumb idea.
Not necessarily. Hold that thought. There you are, Rogers.
Sorry it took so long, sir. Those party guests are harder to corral than a nest of snakes. I caught a couple of them trying to sneak out through the kitchen. They're afraid of being caught by the press.
I hate to tell them this, but it's way too late for that. I'm sure Stoney has snapped pictures of everyone at least 3 times by now. Did you post someone at the back door?
Yes, sir. I also made sure the front gate was closed, and I posted men there as well.
Good thinking. I'm gonna go take a look at the other victim. Shout if you need me.
Yes, sir.
You gave me an idea, Miranda. I want to check the body for something.
What are you looking for?
A yellow cord. Nothing under the body or around it. Nothing in the pants pocket or whatever you call this top. Wait a minute. He has scratches on his torso. Fresh ones. And what's this cut in the waistband?
It looks like a fingernail with red polish on it. Danny, Yvonne was wearing red polish.
Rogers, check the victim's hands. Is she missing a fingernail? She is? Thanks. So it looks like Earl here killed Yvonne. So who killed him?
Good question. Hey, you discovered that Earl's body was put here through a secret passage. I wonder where that passage goes.
Now that's a good question. I hope we didn't think of it too late.
I hate to interrupt your sleuthing, Lieutenant, but you're needed in the dining room. I think there's about to be a revolution. Important people have places to go, you know?
Yeah, to jail if they give me a hard time. I'll be right back.
Find anything out?
Yes. Earl was almost certainly Yvonne's killer, and possibly Trudy's as well. Danny figured out that Earl's body was placed here from a secret passage. We were about to figure out where the passage led.
He's going to be tied up for a while. Let's go.
I don't know.
There's a chance the passage could lead outside, which means the killer could escape through it. There's no time to lose.
Oh, well, since you put it that way. Okay. We better take one of the candles on that table with us. Did you know about this passage?
Well, I knew it existed, but I've never been in it before. I mean, I've never been invited to the hide-and-seek nights. Nuby knows I wouldn't bother with the seeking part. Or the hiding part, come to think of it. I could do some crazy things, but not childish ones.
How many people do you think have used this?
Too many. Hey, look, it goes in 2 directions. Which way should we go?
Let's try right first.
That looks like a door.
Miss Ford, Miss Beltran, what are you doing in the wall?
Playing Nancy Drew. At least that's what it feels like. So one branch of the passage ends in the dining room. Let's go see where the other branch goes.
May I join you? I've always loved books with secret passages in them, and I've wanted to see one for myself.
Sure, the more the merrier. You can be Ned Nickerson.
There isn't much to it, is there?
It's meant to be a means to an end. Here's the fork.
Hey, this side goes upstairs.
It appears the passage ends shortly. Oh, hello, what is this?
A set of keys.
Those are Nubies. I recognize the scarab beetle on the keychain.
Don't pick them up, leave them where they are. Danny needs to see them as is. Now, where are we going to end up?
A bedroom. The one Nuby calls the gold room.
It certainly is. I have never seen so much gold leaf in one place. Why are there mirrors on the ceiling?
I could tell you, but I'd have to kill you.
Lena, hey, do you see what I see over by the door?
It appears to be a piece of fabric.
Yeah, and that fabric could have only come from one costume.
Oh, I am sorry you 3 found that. Oh, if only I had come a few minutes earlier, this could have been avoided.
What could have been avoided?
Why, the untimely demise of the 3 of you, of course. You obviously know everything now.
Oh, goodness. He has a gun. Why? What is he talking about?
He killed Earl and Yvonne. We found out he was the one who did it. Now he has to kill us to keep everyone else from knowing he's the killer.
I did not kill Yvonne.
No, you didn't. Earl did.
That's right. I caught him right after he'd done it. I realized he had also killed some of my other friends, Trudy Peller being one of them. I couldn't allow him to go free and kill again. Nobody hurts my friends.
We're your friends.
Well, yes, but you'll tell the police if I let you go. I have built a world, a kingdom, if you will, where the people of my choosing can come and play and worship me. Nothing is going to tear that world apart. Nothing.
That passageway needs better lighting. Nuby, do you realize that with the passage doors open, everything you say here can be heard plainly in the dining room? I heard your whole confession. You will not murder my daughter, her friend, or that delightful elf in cold blood. The policeman behind you will see to that.
Huh?
Blake Van Hoesen, you are under arrest for the murder of Earl Ellison. Rogers, caution him and get him to the station.
With pleasure, sir.
Is everyone okay?
We're fine. You got here before any damage was done. Well, damage to us, anyway.
Good. Go home. I know where to find all of you if I need you.
I, for one, am happy to oblige. I've had more than enough of mummies and murders and mayhem.
That will be $4.95, miss. Out of 5. Here is your nickel change. Thank you very much for your business. I hope we see you again soon.
Didn't we just do this? Or what was it a million years ago?
Oh, feels like both, Miss Beltran. Like a level of Dante's Inferno.
Oh, come on, I'm not that bad. You could learn to like me if you tried.
Yes, I could also learn to like head cheese, but I prefer not to. Excuse me. May I help you, madam? Roses? Yes, we have several colors. This way.
You two are something else. Sometimes I wonder if you should just get married.
Bite your tongue. I'd never marry an elf. Hey, speaking of marriage, look who the cat just dragged in.
Hello, ladies. Is it a lovely morning or what?
It is nice outside, but I have a feeling you're not talking about the weather.
I am not. Have you seen today's paper?
No. Let me see. Hey, look at the front page. Millionaire confesses to murder. Yellow cord strangler stopped. And look who's conveniently, in the background of the arrest photo.
Oh, my mother. You'd think she'd want to stay clear of scandal.
Any publicity is good publicity, darling daughter. You ought to know that by now. Good morning, everyone.
Mother, what are you doing here? I hope you don't need to decorate another party.
Oh, goodness, no. I just stopped in for a corsage. I am on the way to see Beresford Jennings.
The greatest director in the history of film, in my humble opinion.
The one and the same. He saw that very photo this morning and called me in to discuss a part he has in mind for me in his new film. I will have to repay you, Mr. Firestone, for capturing my emotions so well. Perhaps dinner with your young lady?
I think something could be arranged. What do you say, Miranda?
Wait. You mean it's true?
Yes. Yes, it is. And yes to dinner, as long as we can make it a quiet one.
Oh, excellent! Lena, you must come as well. And where is my elf? Wallace!
Miss Flambeau! Excuse me one moment. What can I do for you?
You can be my date at dinner this evening. Baron is busy buying another building. Lena, call that lovely Lieutenant Feeley and make him come as well. We'll make a party of it.
That will not be a quiet dinner. But this one time, okay.
Wow, new attitude, new romance. What's next?
Never, ever ask that question, Lena. Ever.
Thank you for listening to Miranda Ford, brought to you by Fizzles. Fizzles, the medicine for when your tummy has fizzled out. Remember, just 2 spoonfuls in a glass of water will bring you back to your normal, bubbly self. Just 25 cents for the small size. Fizzles, everyone! Fizzles! Tonight's episode was brought to life by Lauren Baumbauer, Lisa Fredrickson, Val Kuhns, Max Levine, Mike Luce, Richard Tatum, and Keith Wright. The script was written by Val Kuhns. Sound editing by Val Kuhns. This has been a Q Footsteps production.
By Kuhns.
By Kuhns, where you work or bank.
No goons.
Enough with this jocularity. Jocularity. Is this when the lights go out and we find Ted dead on the floor?
I was Murdered by... Ugh.